naked eye are called microorganisms. Some microorganisms are work like our friend and some are do or perform some work which behave like foy. Foy means enemy. So we can say that some microorganism behaves like our friend. For example, uh, a microorganism that is called bacteria, lactobacillus bacteria, which helps to make the curd from milk. That's why we can say that the lactobacillus bacteria is behaves like our friend. In contrast to this, some diseases like malaria, it is caused by protozoa, and it is also a microorganism, but the effect of protozoa on our body is unfamiliar. That's why we called it protozoa as a foe for us. So, so we can say that microorganisms sometimes it behaves like some microorganism behaves like friend and some are behaves like our enemy. Enemy means foe. Here mentioned foe. Foe that means enemy. So begin with this chapter. First of all, I want to define the term microorganism. Microorganisms are those organisms which are very small in size and that cannot be seen with a naked eye. So first of all, write down this definition of microorganism. Those organisms which are tiny in size and cannot be seen with our naked eye. These are called microorganisms. Those organisms which are teeny in size, teeny means very small in size and cannot be seen with our naked eye are called microorganisms. These microorganisms can be seen with the help of an instrument which is called microscope. Microscope is an instrument by which we can see these microorganisms. Some microorganisms already I said. Some microorganisms are harmful for us and some are work as friend for us and useful to us, like lactobacillus bacteria it helps to make the curd from the milk. And protozoa, it is work like a friend or useful for us. Foe means enemy. Protozoa it cause malaria disease. So we can say that this protozoa is harmful to us. Basically, all microorganisms we can classify into five major groups. So the next subtopic is classification of microorganisms. Microorganisms. Microorganisms can be classified into five major groups. The first one is, we can say, bacteria, viruses, protozoa, fungi, and algae. All microorganisms can be classified majorly into five groups: bacteria, virus, protozoa, fungi, and algae. Viruses. So now let us discuss one by one type of classification of microorganisms. The first one is bacteria. Bacteria are the very small single-celled microorganisms which have cell wall but do not have an organized nucleus and other structure. Means bacteria very small in size and they have cell wall. They have cell wall but they do not have an organized nucleus. An organized nucleus. An organized nucleus. They have cell wall, but they do not have an organized nucleus. Organized means complete developed nucleus in it. And also some other organs which are present in a cell like Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum. A bacteria has well developed cell wall, but they do not have an organized nucleus, and other parts of the cell like Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, and others. And these bacteria are present in their different shapes, like these bacteria we classified into three groups on the basis of their shape. Some bacteria are called spherical bacteria. The bacteria which is look like sphere in shape, ball in shape, these are called spherical bacteria. And some bacteria look like rod shaped so these are called rod shaped bacteria. And some bacteria are called spiral bacteria because they are look like spiral in shape. This shape is called spiral. Rod shaped some bacteria are look like rod shaped bacteria. Some bacteria look like spherical shaped bacteria. These are spherical shape. This is a rod shaped bacteria, and there is a spiral bacteria. All bacteria majorly classified into three groups. The first one is spherical shaped bacteria, rod shaped bacteria, and last one is spiral shaped bacteria. These bacteria are very small single celled organisms, or we can more precisely say microorganisms. Microorganisms which have cell walls but do not have an organized nucleus and other structure. and other structure. Some of the useful bacteria are lactobacillus bacteria, already you said. L A lactobacillus bacteria. This bacteria helps to make the curd from the milk. And another one is rhizobium bacteria. This bacteria helps to fix the nitrogen, atmospheric nitrogen, into the soil. Some of the bacteria causes diseases. The diseases like cholera, typhoid, whooping cough is also caused by the bacteria, and food poisoning. Food poisoning. Bacteria are the very small single celled microorganisms. They have cell walls, but they do not have any other structure in well organized form. And some of the bacteria like lactobacillus and rhizobium are useful bacteria, and some bacteria are harmful bacteria for us. For example, they causes some diseases like cholera, typhoid, whooping cough, and food poisoning.